True integrity ball. True integrity. 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 If in this game you want longevity, you got ball with true integrity. I know the game is like a referee, so you can never try to question me. This is what you call a specialty. Drew and Sean, that's a special team. All we do is reach our goals, then kick it like we calling in a special team. I can teach you how to strategy. I be filling up the stat sheets.
Welcome back to another episode of True Integrity Ball. I'm your host, Drew. Here are my co-host, Sean.
Yo.
And today we're going to recap a few games from Week 9. And then we're going to dive into Week 10. But nonetheless, Miami and KC, international game, man. KC pulled out the win, 21-14. Kansas City defense stepped up big time, holding the Dolphins to only 14 points, which all came in the third quarter. KC defense stepped up and even scored a touchdown themselves, making Tyreek Hill fumble, so-called fumble, I'll say, on the screen, and they returned that for a touchdown. But I'll say, I guess this all still leaves us with the questions regarding the Dolphins. Are they able to beat any quality teams? They do have another half to figure it all out. But nonetheless, I wanted to say that, it's kind of scary that defense for Kansas City, they playing probably, I want to say that they playing kind of the best ball while Mahomes and the offense is struggling at this moment, and they still 5-2, 6-2 at this moment. So it's gonna be kind of scary to see once Mahomes actually get on the road and they start to step up. I say KC may be a scary team to watch out for the next half of the season, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, man. For me, this is indeed the best defense that we've seen out of Kansas City since Mahomes has been playing in the NFL. This is the best defense has ever looked.
Yeah.
Kansas City came into the game, and Steve Spagnuolo, they came in with a good scheme. Being that Tyreek Hill originally played for Kansas City, there's no doubt in my mind that they knew how to defend him. But the bracket coverage, disguising the coverage, playing the two deep shell on Tyreek Hill and Waddle, really gave the Dolphins problems. And Dolphins have lost a few other games, but this was one of those first games where I saw Mike McDaniel didn't really have an answer since he's been in Miami. Usually, even in the games they've lost, I've seen them dial up some chunk plays and able to move the ball. But got to give Kansas City the credit. They had a good scheme against the Dolphins, and I think a lot of teams going forward are going to use this film that Kansas City put on tape to run that same defensive scheme against the Dolphins, because that's how you're gonna have to beat them.
Yeah.
They took away those slant windows, got pressure off Tua, made him move off the spot and throw out the pocket, which was really what he struggles with, being that he throws with his left hand. And
that's true.
That's what Kansas City did. That's what it came down to. You talked about the fumble. They called it a fumble, shoulda, woulda, coulda. But that play, that wasn't a good play anyways. Did you see that screen? Even if he didn't fumble, that play that was a negative 2-yard play. So I didn't think that was a good play call anyways. But Kansas City's still number 1 seed in the AFC right now. So
I think it's Baltimore, though.
Baltimore is, I think, number 2. Okay. But they got the same record. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But that's still scary, like you said, because offense isn't even clicking, but the defense is on par, which is crazy in Kansas City. It's usually they're the best offense, and then the defense, they just stay alive. Exactly. So be interesting to see the Dolphins, like you said, can they win the big ones? I think they're still number 1 in their division, atop of the Bills. So they have a chance, to still win the division. But definitely got to win some of these big games as they get their players back, off of the injury report and things like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say, I know you mentioned that people going to use their game film, KC game film against the Dolphins or whatnot. I'll just say that, every team ain't got the KC personnel that they got on their defense, and they ain't got the coach that they have as well. So
I didn't think Kansas City had the personnel to stop Waddle and Hill, and they did it.
Yeah.
Justin Reed is going to be an All Pro this year, bro. He's a top 5 safety right now, bro. Ain't 5 safeties playing better ball than him right now. If you look up his stats, I'm pretty sure he top in tackles, bro. Because he's coming up, bro, and he's defending. He looks really good. But as far as the other safety and the other 2 corners, bro, I can't say that, those guys are obviously they playing good ball, but I can't say, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, L'Jarius Sneed, Justin Reed. I don't even know the other corner name.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't know these guys.
Sneed been playing some.
He's been playing some good ball, but that's because Tre'Davious Ward left. That gave him the opportunity to step up. Because Tre'Davious Ward was the guy that over there. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, he with the 49ers.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
All right, bro, no doubt. I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on to Seattle going to Baltimore, man. Baltimore put the beat down on Seattle, 37-3. Ravens continue to show their dominance, man. Go ahead with this one, bro.
Yeah, man. I watched this game from start to finish, and to me, Baltimore offense started off slow once again. No surprise there. They always start off slow offensively, and defense, keeps them in the game. But the first 2 drives, I believe, was 3 and out for both teams.
Yeah.
Baltimore just got after Geno, man. That defense is really solid defense, which is surprising. Not because of scheme or anything, but just the injuries, man. Usually when they, the Baltimore gets the injury bug, they go through some things, a few losses, and that hasn't been the case this year. Marcus Williams, I think, hasn't even played 3 games this year, bro. He went out with that torn pec the first game. He came back and wasn't the same. And it's like, bro, that's an all-pro safety.
Geno Stone.
So Geno Stone has stepped in for him, and he leads the league in interceptions. So it's just crazy to me how good they're playing like that. And Marlon Humphreys has missed some times too before they got Roquan Smith. But Roquan Smith, bro, is the best linebacker in football, bro. He's elevated that defense, bro. And they look like the 2000 Ravens, bro. I think the statistic is they're on par with 9 points a game, I believe, 9.3 points a game, bro, which is crazy in this year 2023 with the high scoring offenses what they're doing, bro. But to make the best use of time, bro, Lamar, he didn't score any touchdowns, I believe, last week, bro, but he's basically the point guard, bro. He's playing efficient ball, bro. He's making the right decisions, getting the ball out fast. Completion percentage, I believe, is number 1 standpoint in that receiver room. That looks good. Baltimore is rolling, bro. I hope they can, keep this up. Big game coming up this week, but still was a big win against Seattle. Seattle's a good team, bro. I picked Seattle to win the division. I still think they're going to win the division. I just think Baltimore is a more talented team right now, but Seattle is definitely a great team, bro.
No doubt, man. I guess the only thing I really mention is Keaton Mitchell, the rookie. He had nine rushes for 138 yards and a touchdown, man. But definitely a solid win for Baltimore, man. But I guess we're going to go ahead and move on to Dallas visiting Philly. Probably one of the best game of the week. Philly came out victorious, 28-23. I'll say that, that boy Jalen Hurts, he's clearly not 100%. I think he has like a knee issue or something like that. But he's still out there making plays, man. He accounted for 3 touchdowns. A.J. Brown still doing what he do. It was nice to see Devontae Smith finally get into the end zone. But I would say, Dallas did show up to play. Dak had a great game, 29 for 44, 374 yards and 3 touchdowns. Honestly, it seems like they was force feeding it to CeeDee now, which they should be, but they definitely need to find some balance. That boy finished the day with 16 targets, 11 catches, and 191 yards, man. But I guess ultimately, like we all said, the game is decided by inches. Dallas, I think they got to the goal line or whatnot. They missed the opportunity to score by like an inch or something like that, being down, and then they had to settle for a field goal. And then I guess later in the fourth quarter, when they did score it and they had to go for the 2-point conversion, Dak stepped out of bounds or whatnot, man. But I will say that I am more confident in the Cowboys. I think once they get back home and they do play the Eagles later down the season, I think they will take the victory then. But I'll just say that it is good to see them play up to their competition, even though they did lose, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, you hit it on the head. They played up to the competition, which is something I didn't think they would do because, as they did against, San Francisco. And usually as they do, they play the better teams, bro. They usually do not rise to the occasion. And I thought they played really well. But I will say, everybody critiqued Dak Prescott, throughout most of the early season. And this game, they said he showed up. And it's like, can't get morale victories. You get what I'm saying? Like either you won the game or you lost the game. I mean, the quarterback usually gets the blame for the losses in football. That's how it works.
I mean, he
did play a really good game. But like I said, man, the Eagles got the best roster in the NFL, bro. And I still think the Eagles have the best team in football, bro. Gotcha. I know the Chiefs and the Ravens, we just talked about playing good ball, but the Eagles have the best football team, and I think they are the best team in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I guess, we talked about the morale of, I guess the Cowboys got to feel good about themselves. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but maybe to those guys because, they do a lot of talking, those Mike McCarthy's and guys like that.
Yeah, I got you.
I guess they feel good that it was a close game against such a talented team. So maybe, going into the next game, maybe, you take advantage of what you put on film this week and maybe you're able to escape the next game. But the Cowboys, bro, I don't see them beating the Eagles and winning that division. Like you said, Jalen Hurts was hurt. He played injured, but man, he's throwing that ball really well.
Yeah, he is.
I talk about this every week. I didn't think he could be this good, but he's throwing the deep ball, bro, really well.
Yeah, man.
And you could tell he's throwing the ball good, bro, because if you saw in the beginning of the season, A.J. Brown was getting frustrated, wasn't getting the targets, things like that. Yeah. Anytime you play with a receiver like that, bro, and you can't throw, you're going to get that, that Baker effect. Like, you're going to start snapping on your quarterback and stuff like that. We don't see A.J. Brown throwing fits no more. He on the sideline. He's happy, bro. Same thing with Devontae Smith. He wasn't doing that before, but your quarterback is throwing the ball, spreading the ball around. When you have those two, great receivers, they're happy and everything. So Eagles look good, man. Eagles look good.
No doubt, man. So I guess it's going to be interesting to see how the NFC East plays out. At the end of the day, it's probably going to go through Dallas and Philly. So we will see, man. But the next game we'll go ahead and jump into Tampa Bay going to Houston, man. And who would have known, man? This probably was the best game of the week. C.J. Stroud continues to have an impressive rookie season, beating Tampa Bay 39-37. Honestly, this game really didn't start to the third quarter. Tampa started with the ball. They went down and scored a field goal. And on that first Texans drive in the third quarter, that boy C.J. Stroud had a pass to Noah Brown for 75 yards. That went for a touchdown, bro. I'll just say that majority of the time when Tampa Bay was getting into the red zone, that was just basically due to penalties, pass interference and stuff like that, giving them good field position, and they did capitalize on it. But Houston, them boys was actually going down the field with CJ throwing the ball, man, to his receiving core and his tight ends. Noah Brown had 6 catches, 150 yards, and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz had 10 catches for 130 yards and a touchdown. And that boy Tank Dell had 6 catches for 114 yards for 2 touchdowns, man. I don't think you guys understand having 2 tight ends and a receiver going over 100 yards. I guess we need to look at history when the last time that actually happened. That's pretty impressive, man. But I know everybody's seen the final drive. I think CJ had 46 seconds. He drove the ball down the field, made some beautiful touch passes to Tank Dell, and of course won to seal the game. But overall, it was just a very impressive win by the Texans, man. Any thoughts on this one, bro?
Yeah, man. C.J. Stroud, I think, wrapped up the Offensive Rookie of the Year this week. Maybe to the voters and everybody else, but I mean, a couple weeks ago, he kind of wrapped it up to me. But nonetheless, Texans, man, they are a year ahead of schedule, bro.
Yeah,
They're a year ahead of schedule. I don't think anybody expected, D'Amico Ryans to have them win some of these games that they win. I say it again, they beat the Jags earlier in the season.
They did.
They just beat the Bucks, so they're ahead of schedule. I mean, this rookie is impressive, bro. The Bucks, I will say, is not a sorry team, bro. You still got Evans and Godwin on the outside. You still got that Super Bowl defense, Vita Vea in the middle, Vontae David, Devin White, Carlton Davis, Winfield in the back. So it's like the Bucks still have a good team, bro. It's that whole Super Bowl defense.
Carlton Davis was getting cooked.
It happens, bro. It happens. When you play man all game, bro, it's gonna happen, bro. It's not the old days, bro. You can't just play man all day and expect to be locked up all game. So it happens. But the Texans won, man. C.J. Stroud, I think he threw that touchdown with 4 seconds left?
Yeah, something like
3-4 seconds left in the game, bro. So impressive win for the rookie, bro. All that does is build his confidence and builds that team up, bro. So very impressive win. We'll see how they continue to build on that.
No doubt, bro. You think they make the playoffs?
Nah, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Think Jacksonville gonna still win the division?
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I think Jacksonville has 2 losses, right?
It'd be crazy, bro.
Jacksonville got 2 losses, bro. Yeah.
It'd be crazy, bro. We'll see, bro.
I only say they're not gonna make it, bro, because it's the AFC. We talked about this with our first picks. We said AFC North is probably gonna get 3 teams. So and you see what it is now, bro. Baltimore, you got the Browns, the Steelers.
Just because of that,
so right. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I'm telling you why the Texans won't get in, because you're gonna have that division that's gonna have 3 teams. But if it wasn't 3 teams, in that one division, I would take the Texans, bro, to get in.
No doubt, man. Shout out to the Houston Texans, man. But the next game, I think the last game we'll talk about for, week 9 or whatnot. Buffalo going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati did take the win 24-18, bro. What's your thoughts on this game, dog?
Yeah, man. I've never been really sold on Buffalo. I tell you this all the time, bro. Josh Allen does not get the same criticism that these other guys get. And it's just, he never could get up for the big games, bro.
Yeah.
Wild passes, they don't critique them. He'll throw, across his body, interception. They don't say nothing. Diggs is Diggs, bro. But when you bracket Diggs and, you force Gabe Davis to be the number 1 receiver, you see what happens, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's the solution, bro. Yeah. Diggs is gonna get his, but you bracket Diggs, bro, and you force them to run the ball, bro. You see what happens, bro. That defense clearly isn't the same. Tre'Davious White is done for the season, bro. Mm-hmm. You could see how it affects them. Michael Hyde and Poyer don't look the same in the back end. Those guys are always hurt, but they don't even look the same, bro. That Tre'Davious White is out, that secondary. It's like it looked like a whole different defense since he's went down, bro. So I'm not sure what's gonna right now. Which means nothing. We're halfway through the season. The Bills are out the playoff picture right now. But like I said, it's early. But that's only because there's 3 teams in the AFC North that has such a good record. That's why the Bills are out. Bills are, I think, the AC, which will be in the hunt. But we got a lot of football to play. Mm-hmm. Bills still got to play the Dolphins. I'm not counting the Bills out. I'm just saying I don't know what's gonna happen next, bro, because if you underachieve again this year, what happens, bro? You went and got Diggs like that. You went and got Diggs, bro, and they just signed Fournette, by the way, too. I don't know if he's gonna help, but you got all the pieces you got all the pieces to the puzzle, and you can't get the job done, bro. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen moving forward, but
it'd be. I don't see them firing Sean McDermott, man, but it may.
He's gotten them to the playoffs every year he's been there, right?
That's what I'm saying,
so
bro.
It's like, how can you fire him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but not to get over the hump, man. 5-6 years in a row,
Mm-hmm.
not to even just to get there. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't see them fire him. But he may just be one of them coaches, man. He may just be an elite defensive coordinator, dog. That's probably what his role is, man. Everybody not able to get you over that hump or whatnot, man. But I think that game, Cincinnati and Buffalo, I think it was just more about Cincinnati and the matchup it was, man. Being at home, Sunday night football. or whatnot. I think that's all about matchup. If they was to play this game again or whatnot, I think it definitely.
You think Buffalo would get them if they had to play again?
Yeah, definitely. I don't see Cincinnati and Buffalo being that far apart, man. We all know about Josh Allen and his ups and downs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure if it was played at Buffalo, it may have been a different outcome, man. But just shout out to Cincinnati as a whole. It was a great win for them. Joe Burrow showed up. It seems like they starting to get on the roll or whatnot, man. But I think one more thing I'll say about Week 9. I guess shout out to Josh Dobbs for coming in for the injured quarterback from Minnesota that went down. Forgot big dog name, but he came in and won the game, man. And no, bro, I think there was a quarterback in the game that he had got hurt.
Okay.
Came in the game.
Yeah. The backup to Kirk Cousins. I got you.
So just shout out to Josh Dobbs or whatnot. Big win, man. But I guess we'll go ahead and jump into Week 10, dog. First game, we'll go ahead and talk about Cleveland going to Baltimore, man. They actually like Baltimore by 6 points. Honestly, bro, I think the Ravens smell blood in the water, man. Cleveland is wounded on the O-line. Deshaun's still looking shaky. And no, now they really thinking about the playoffs as well. The Ravens just playing above shoulders than everybody else. And Cleveland just in a way, despite their defense, bro. What you think gonna happen this game, dog?
Yeah, man. See the way the Ravens that went through some fire, bro. The way the schedule is set up, so it's like I feel like they've been battle tested already. The Browns ain't been battle tested. So I know the Browns beat the 49ers, but the Ravens every week been having to go out and play, man.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lions, I think, was a 1-loss team 2 weeks ago, and then the Seahawks was a 2-loss team. I'm gonna take the Ravens, bro. The Browns, I mean, Nick Chubb's not out there, bro.
Yeah.
I know Myles Garrett, probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year this year, but there's a way they're gonna neutralize them just like they did the first game.
Yeah.
Browns gonna play good defense, and the Ravens, they're gonna find a way to win the game, bro. Lamar owns the Browns, bro, since he been in Baltimore, bro. So I mean, I'm gonna take Baltimore, bro.
Yeah, man. I just like we've been mentioning for the past few episodes that the Ravens finally starting to put it all together, and now we really seeing it. And I think it's gonna continue, man. I think Cleveland, they going backwards right now as far as like injuries. I think that's really gonna affect them, especially with the Ravens leading the league in sacks or whatnot, man. I think them boys gonna try to feast, and you know, a lot of shit be talking on both sides of the ball. So
I don't even think, bro, that the Ravens have hit full stride yet,
they
bro.
haven't, bro.
I just think this is like game 2 for them, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because they had so many injuries. Then you talked about the rookie that got 9 carries for 180 yards.
Mitchell,
So it's like, bro, like I feel like Lamar has 9 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah,
we in week 9?
Week 9, yeah.
He has 9 touchdowns, bro, and the offense is efficient. And they still have not, they're just becoming a balanced offense, bro. So I mean,
I think we all
the next 3 weeks, bro. I think they're gonna be at full stride. Next 3 weeks,
looking for that big, just offensive performance as a whole, especially from Lamar Jackson, especially passing the ball and stuff like that. They've been doing it, starting to pick up on the ground or whatnot.
Right.
But I think everybody really just want to see that. Probably 350 passing yards.
Yeah, he did that against the Lions. He did that against the Lions 2 weeks ago. But I got you.
Definitely. But I definitely like Baltimore to just to keep it rolling, man. I think Baltimore just a better team or whatnot. I think they're gonna handle business, man. The next game we'll go ahead and talk about San Fran visiting Jacksonville. They like San Fran by 3.5 points. Who you liking this one, bro?
I'm gonna go San Francisco, bro. They're not gonna lose 3 games in a row, bro.
I mean, they just coming off a bye.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose 3 games in a row. You got Chase Young now, so Bosa can't get double teamed anymore. I like Chase Young to get a sack this week. Maybe Brock Purdy is healthy now, bro. McCaffrey, I know for sure should be good to go with all the kinks and stuff. He got his little breather. You know, McCaffrey never stay healthy the full season just because of his frame, and they utilize him so much. But and I think you get Debo back now too. So
And
Trent Williams back too. Okay,
Yeah.
I know Debo, bro. I know people will say, some people will probably say McCaffrey is the most important person on the offense, bro. But I think it's actually Debo, because the way they utilize Debo, you know,
like a decoy.
Yeah, they use him as a decoy, and then when they line him up, he's not in the backfield as much since McCaffrey has came, but he's still, you know, the way I'm talking about as far as an effectiveness is with Ayuk mainly, because when Debo's out there, bro, you know, they can't really. They got to focus on Debo, bro. When Debo's not out there, they double Ayuk, and you see what happened the last 2 weeks. Ayuk is a non-factor. So San Francisco get back on track. It's gonna be a close game though, bro. Jack got a great team, great offense, but I'm gonna go with the 49ers, bro.
Yeah, man. Both teams is coming off a bye. You know, Jacksonville was on a winning streak, while San Fran was on a winning streak as well. With these buys, sometimes that means, you know, momentum slowed down for both teams. So maybe a good thing for San Fran. They could readjust and get healthy. And while Jacksonville, they may get complacent and take their foot off the gas pedal. Like you mentioned, San Fran should expect Debo and Trent Williams back. But I do expect San Fran to pull out to get back on track themselves and take this W, man. Definitely. I think that's probably gonna be one of the better.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a chance that San Fran. It's a chance that San Fran blow out the Jacksonville, bro.
But Jags got the. I told you this week 1, bro. You was looking at me crazy. I told you the Jags got a top 5 offense, bro. You was looking at me crazy, bro.
I still don't think that.
Why not though, bro? Across the board, even we could go, you know, player personnel wise, bro. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is a top 10 quarterback. Travis Etienne, I think, is a top 10 running back. I like Ridley, and Christian Kirk is nice. Evan Ingram is nice. They got a top 5 offense, bro. I can't give you 5 offenses better than the Jags offense, bro. I can't.
Look at the point totals, dog. Versus the Steelers, they put up 20. Saints 31, Colts 37, Bills 25, Falcons 23. Damn, they lost to the Texans, bro. 37-17, bro.
Yeah. That's an early game though, bro. They probably just overlooked that game. But they rolling right now, bro.
So last down, they done. Last 5 games, they done won, bro.
Right.
But I do think this
it's a young team too.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't think the Jags is a top 5 offense.
Can you give me 5 offenses better than that, right? Then can you give me your top 5 offenses right now?
I can't, bro.
Okay, then. Yeah, there ain't 5 offenses better than the Jags. That's why.
The Jags rolling, man. But I think that's just more of their schedule and who they have played, bro. They haven't really I ain't gonna say they haven't played nobody, bro. But I just think, because I know they're in the AFC South or whatnot, and they playing the NFC in the NFC South as well, and none of those teams are good. So I think their stats just look more. Their schedule and their stats just look a little more inflated than it should. But they
got 2 losses, bro. They coming off of what?
I just think it's more about their schedule.
2 years ago, they was a 1-win team, right? With Urban Meyer, bro. It's a good flip. They made the playoffs last year, bro. Like it's a young team, bro.
I'm not even trying to hate on Jacksonville. I love what they doing, bro. I hope they keep it rolling. I just don't think they're one of the
top 5 offenses. I got you.
They probably is one of the top 5 offenses. I'm probably just talking shit. We'll just leave it at that.
I got you.
We'll just leave it at that, bro. Shit, man. But the next game we'll talk about, man. Houston going to Cincinnati. They actually like Cincinnati by 6.5 points, man. I know T. Higgins and Jamar, them boys both on the injury report. They do have Baltimore coming up the following Thursday. Mm-hmm. So I do expect Chase to sit out, but Higgins to play. With that being said, I expect Houston to keep it close. They've been showing it all season, so I don't see no reason for them to stop now. I guess we just have to be mindful that he is playing on the road, so he may not be as comfortable. And And a lot of people may consider this game a trap game for Cincinnati, since they have Baltimore coming up that Thursday, man. So that's probably one of the main reasons why I think it will be close, man. You gonna watch this game, dog?
I don't know, bro. I do need Cincinnati to lose this game, bro, just so we could create a bigger gap for Baltimore, and then we play them again. We already beat them one time, so yeah. You made an interesting point. If Chase is hurt, they gonna sit him, bro, because they looking at that next game. That next game next Thursday night is a make or break them game, especially with how close the race is. If you go down to Baltimore, it ain't looking too good for them to get in the playoffs.
Well, at least they'll probably still make it to the wild card, at least. But
maybe, but they lost to the Browns already.
Yeah, that is true.
So you lost to the Browns, you got to play the Browns again. You lost to the Ravens twice already.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to go play Pittsburgh again. So those aren't guaranteed wins. So that's why I say I don't know if this is a do or die game for them this week, but you're probably right. They're going to sit Chase. And if Higgins play, that works into the Texans' favor because, Texans can scheme up. You don't got to scheme up for, both receivers.
Yeah.
You just focus on Higgins, bro.
Exactly.
Focus on Higgins, and I forced them to run the ball, bro. So we know D'Amico Ryans could scheme up for that. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm rooting for the Texans, bro. But I think the Bengals can pull it out. They got the better team. So we'll see.
The Bengals, they should pull it out. Yeah,
if they outscore people, bro, because their defense is not. Defense is like the Jags defense, like we said, bro. They're at best on their best day, they're average defense. But that's the offensive team, bro. The Bengals are if they're gonna win games, they gotta outscore you. So that we'll see what it comes down to on Sunday.
Yeah, but I think we thinking about Cincinnati as playing as at 100%. Shit with T Higgins and Jamar Chase. Shit, both of them. It's a chance both of them may sit out, man.
Okay.
But we'll definitely see. If Chase don't play, I expect it to be a close game. If Chase do play, it could go either way, man. But I think Houston, it's gonna be a good game, man. I don't think Houston gonna lay down regardless. They've been showing it all season, like I mentioned at the top, man. So I'm gonna watch this game for you, bro. I got you, dog. I got you. But guess the last game we'll talk about for Week 10, man. Detroit going to the Chargers, man. They actually like Detroit by 3 points. What's your thoughts on this one, bro?
Detroit's coming off a bye week.
No, I think they just. Yeah, they are.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So Detroit. I'm gonna take Detroit, bro. Chargers is banged up, man. I don't know if you've seen them play. Keenan Allen is banged up, bro. He playing hurt. I don't know if you saw his shoulder after the game last week.
No, bro. That's how his shoulder is.
That's how his shoulder is.
Yes. I don't know if you ever saw, bro. Bro, remember the time when Lamar they played in the playoffs versus the Chargers, and
I never saw it. It's like his rookie year, right?
That was Lamar's rookie year, bro. And they lost to the Chargers, bro. And in the Chargers locker room, they ass was turning up the Kodak. They were like trolling Lamar, bro. And Keenan Allen had the phone, bro. You seen both of his shoulders.
Yeah, I can't remember the term of what he has, but it was like it's built up over time.
I think like an AC joint that he didn't fix or something like that.
Yeah. So that's like it's built up.
Bro, been like that, bro.
And I'm not just talking about him though, bro. When I said they banged up, bro, I'm talking about they banged up, bro.
Nah, just the reason you thought it though.
Mike Williams, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. The rookie non-factor out
Quentin
there,
Johnson.
Bro. So it's like, bro, like I mean, I know they won last week, but it's like, nah, bro. The Chargers haven't done nothing for me to take them in the big game, bro.
I got you, bro. I'll just say, the Chargers they don't want 2 games in a row.
Against the Jets, right? The Jets and who else?
And Chicago, man.
Yeah.
It don't even matter, bro. They still taking W's, bro.
Backup quarterbacks, bro.
They don't matter, bro. That's still momentum, bro. And normally sometimes it carries, bro. And they may just gonna have to build up on it. And like I mentioned, about the buys, man, it slows down momentum. And Detroit, they was just, coming off a nice little winning streak themselves or whatnot, man. So I actually like the Chargers to win this game, man. Even though they like Detroit to win this game by 3 points or whatnot, man. I think Detroit have a good chance to win this game outright. Like I always mention, it's all about matchups. You know, Detroit traveling all the way to the West Coast or whatnot. So I just thinking, I just like the Chargers to win, man. Bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. Anything to happen, and it's just a gut feeling, man. I just like the Chargers to win this game, man. That's all it is. Any final thoughts, man?
Yeah, I got like I said, man, I got the Lions, bro. Lions coming off a bye, embarrassing loss, a few weeks ago. Trying to get back on track, bro. They
did play the
Raiders and won, but it's the Raiders, man. But everybody beat the Raiders.
Shit, the Giants ain't just beat them, man. But I guess to close it out, man. Everybody excited that they finally the Hard Rock has finally opened up to allow sports betting the game again or whatnot, man. So I know a few people probably like still on the wait list or whatnot. Parlays are not everything. That should be like the least amount of your tickets or whatnot. Bet single legs, man. Bet single team, single tickets, man. The payout may not look that great, but just take it easy. Just a long-term game, and don't blow up your account, man. It's not worth it, man. But I think that is it for tonight, and we'll see you guys next week, man. Peace.
Yo.